Stop using Einstein as an excuse for your bad grades. He never failed math. In fact, he was doing math you can't even pronounce before he could legally drive.
It is the world's favourite underdog story. The idea that the smartest man in history was once a dunce gives hope to everyone who struggles in school, but it is a complete fabrication.
He was a late talker, which worried his parents, but once he started talking, he was analysing the universe, not babbling.
At age 12, while other kids were playing tag, Einstein was teaching himself Euclidean geometry. He called his textbook the Holy Geometry Book.
By age 15, he had mastered differential and integral calculus. Do you know many 15-year-olds doing calculus for fun? Neither do I.
He didn't struggle because it was hard. He struggled because he was bored. He was arrogant and hated the strict military-style discipline of German schools. His teachers hated him, but not because he was stupid.
The failure myth comes from this moment. At 16, 2 years earlier, he took the entrance exam for the Zurich Polytechnic. And yes, he did not pass.
But look at the scores. He crushed the math and physics sections. The professors were blown away. He failed because he didn't know French biology and zoology. He was a physicist, not a linguist.
The physics professor was so impressed by his math scores that he invited Einstein to audit his classes, even though he failed the exam. That's not what happens to a bad student.
Years later, biographers looked at his report card and saw a lot of 6s. In Germany, 1 is the best grade and 6 is the worst, so they thought he failed.
But Einstein went to school in Switzerland. In the Swiss system, 6 is the highest possible grade. He literally had straight A's. The biographers didn't check the country code.
When the myth went viral in the 1930s, Einstein laughed. He famously said, "I never failed in mathematics. Before I was 15, I had mastered differential and integral calculus."
He did struggle with math later in life, but that was because he was inventing entirely new forms of math to describe gravity. That's a different kind of struggle.
We cling to this lie because it gives us permission to be average. It's easier to say Einstein was bad too than to admit math is hard and I need to study.
Einstein failed too.
You don't need to be a genius to be good at math. But please, don't insult the greatest mind of the 20th century to make yourself feel better about a C-.